The frozen valley northeast of Mount Sterling was a chaotic battlefield. Snow churned into crimson slush under the clash of steel and monstrous roars. Raon Sieghart stood poised, his rabid-fanged sword gleaming with the cold energy of glacia, his senses sharpened to a razor's edge. The ice trolls, hidden in the blizzard, had been located exactly where he predicted, much to the shock of the Snow Attack Squad's captain, Edequil. How did this happen? Edequil stammered, his voice barely audible over the howling wind. There were actually trolls here. No way! Raon's red eyes glinted with calm certainty. How did he find these trolls from that distance? Edequil muttered, his pride stung. You didn't forget our bet, did you? Raon said coolly. After this battle, the Snow Attack Squad will handle all the chores. Edequil's face reddened. You're the captain of a squad. I hope you won't go back on your word. This arrogant... Edequil began, but Vice Commander Tarion cut him off. Enough, Tarion commanded. It's hard to believe, but we're extremely fortunate to have discovered the trolls thanks to Raon's senses. We have a job to do now. Edequil gritted his teeth. All units, prepare for combat. Tarion bellowed. Lock load. Fire at will. The Snow Attack Squad and Wolves mercenaries sprang into action, arrows flying and swords flashing. Their movements have been hampered, Tarion shouted. Don't give them a moment to recover. Trolls will regenerate if you leave them be. Aim for their necks and hearts. Don't leave any survivors, he added as the squad tightened their formation. Left side, maintain formation. Raon observed the battle, noting the squad's cohesion. Seeing how they move as one, they're definitely veterans. They're using formations effectively to suppress the ice trolls. His gaze shifted to Beto, the Wolves mercenaries' captain. But Beto, that person is quite different when he fights. Just a moment ago, he was quite calm, but now there's a different light in his eyes. Was the ominous feeling I had before the sort of thing because that tendency was leaking out? Dorian, trembling beside him, broke his focus. Raon, why are you standing still? Normally, you wouldn't have been able to stop yourself and have jumped in already. You're too calm today. Our mission is to protect the scouts, Raon replied evenly. We should stand by at our current location, and I have a separate opponent. What? Dorian asked, confused. Scouts, don't approach, Tarion ordered. Just provide support from the rear. Those with swords block the trolls from the front, and those with crossbows scatter the trolls' attention. The battle unfolded smoothly, the ambush giving them the upper hand. The battle is going a lot better than normal, a scout exclaimed. We were able to overwhelm them from the start by ambushing them. The trolls still haven't recovered their momentum and are confused. This is all thanks to that newbie Raon. But the tide shifted as two formidable figures emerged, an ice troll warrior and a shaman. How did they? An ice troll warrior and shaman, a soldier gasped. Focus, Radin. If you don't, you'll die. All right, understood, Radin stammered. Damn, it seems warriors are definitely different. Tsk. The shaman is supporting with magic from the high ground, Tarion noted. If I also need to account for him while fighting, it'll be difficult. All units, don't let your guard down. Edequil and the Snow Attack Squad suppress the warrior Beto is fighting. The Scout Squad will disrupt the shaman's incantations. Yes, sir, the squads responded, crossbows reloading. Scouts, understand? Reload your crossbows and... Ice bolt, the shaman's voice rang out, another projectile streaking toward them. You finally came out, Raon said, intercepting the magic with a swift slash. Raon, what was that just now? Rodin exclaimed. Kehe, the little child that blocked my magic. The shaman sneered, revealing himself as a member of Eden, cloaked in blue. And the vice commander who understood the situation and made good strategic orders. You're both amazing. You, Eden Blue Spirit, Raon said, his voice cold as the surrounding snow. I was thinking that the trolls' sharp movements were weird, but it was you bastards. Don't get so worked up, the Blue Spirit taunted, casting a spell. Sorcery, Cold Shadow, Demon Curse. Cuke, this is... Tarion grunted, his body seizing as chills overtook him. I won't leave a single one of you alive. I'm suddenly getting chills and my body won't move. For our most noble restoration plan, I shall take your lives today. Die, the Blue Spirit declared. But Raon moved unaffected. What? How can you move under my curse? You wouldn't know, Raon said, drawing his rabid-fanged sword. I've lived my whole life with a stronger curse and stronger cold energy. He lunged, executing the savage fang dance. Relying on curses too much leaves your close combat capabilities way too weak. The blue spirit's curse shattered, and he fell with a single strike. The curse was lifted. That guy, how did he break through the curse that even got the vice commander to kill the blue spirit? Everyone, we're still in combat, Tarion rallied. Suppress the remaining trolls before they can reorganize. Yes, sir, the squad responded, resuming their assault. Raon turned to the blue spirit's crumpled form. You must be displeased. After all that, you weren't even able to kill one person. Now tell me why you ambushed us. Then I will give you mercy and end your life painlessly. Keh? Mercy? The blue spirit mocked. I don't need something like that. In fact, you all should want to kill me quickly. What? Raon pressed. Oh, over there at Hav Castle, the blue spirit gasped, pointing. My motive from the beginning was just to split up Hav Castle's troops. Since we're here already, I'll give you a present. Thanks to your pathetic mercy, Hav Castle shall fall in this battle. Smoke rose from Hav Castle, visible even from the frozen valley. Sir Tarion, a scout shouted. Please look behind you. There's smoke coming from Hav Castle. What the hell? Tarion exclaimed. Cuckoo. The blue spirit laughed. The original plan was to use you as bait to pull Milland out here, but things didn't go as planned. So as a contingency plan, before you guys came here, I used an incantation to unleash a horde of trolls on Hav Castle. They'll probably be wreaking havoc inside the castle by now. Koo-ha! Stop running your mouth, Blue Spirit, Tarion snapped. Hav Castle won't fall just because a few trolls got in. Raon nodded. Tarion isn't wrong. Even if Hav Castle's elite squads are out here, Commander Milland is still inside the castle. You can't destroy Hav Castle with mere ice trolls. Maybe there were only ice trolls. The blue spirit sneered as the ground began to shake. Did you really think Eden would have prepared so shabbily? You were always dancing in the palm of my hand. The only thing you can do now is watch the fall of Hav Castle from afar. Arrogant bastards! Is it an earthquake? A soldier cried. Tell this to all units, Tarion ordered. Return to Hav Castle immediately. Prioritize evacuating the villagers. The first squad should suppress the fire, and the second should block the ice trolls. Back at Hav Castle, Commander Milland took charge. Good, Tarion. We're currently being ambushed by a horde of ice trolls. Did you find anything out of the ordinary while deployed? We actually had something related to report, so we came back immediately, Tarion replied. This ambush is the work of Eden. We took care of the blue spirit that was summoning ice trolls at the scene. But after hearing his words and this earthquake, it seems their plans won't end with the trolls. I did think something was off, Milland said. I see, so Eden was responsible. But something is strange, Tarion added. There isn't really much for those bastards to gain from targeting Hav Castle like this. Forgive me, we weren't able to find out their goals, a scout admitted. However, Tarion continued, due to their intervention, a monster wave will occur earlier than expected. The traces of the ice trolls and monsters that were gathered by them, there's a high chance of them causing a wave to head in this direction. The inside of the castle is a mess because of the ice trolls, and the earthquake just now, a soldier despaired, and now a wave on top of that. We're finished. We're all going to die. As the situation is worsening, the soldiers are losing their rationality, Milland observed. A battle will be difficult in this state. All of you, calm down, he roared. How dare you become cowards so quickly? Have we ever fallen to a monster wave? This is Hav Castle, the iron castle that protects the continent from afar. If we fall, what will happen? The people of the continent, our families and friends, who will protect them? The soldiers flinched, their resolve rekindling. We can do it, Milland declared. We have done it so far, and we will do it now. Collect yourselves and hold your swords, not for yourselves, but for those you hold dear. We will follow your command, the soldiers shouted. Amazing, Raon thought. He completely turned the soldiers' morale around with just a few words. Is this the battle experience of the Lord of Hav Castle? Outside of squads who have received orders to protect the civilians and clean up the scene, Milland ordered, all other forces will follow me and head to the castle walls. Raon, Dorian, help the squads who are staying back. Millen began, but Tyrion interrupted. Commander, how about bringing those two to the wall as well? Tyrion, are you serious? Millen asked. The walls will have to face the wave head on. No matter how talented those children are, if they misstep once, they will die. I understand your worries, Commander, Tyrion replied. However, Raon defeated the Blue Spirit in one strike, and Dorian returned from this incident with no injuries as well. Even if those two gave a bad first impression, there is no reason to underestimate their abilities. So please trust me this time. I will give you two a command, Millen decided. Come to the top of the castle walls and protect Hav Castle with us. Yes, sir. I will receive your command, Raon responded. Scout, how are the movements of the enemy? Have you seen anything new? Millen asked. Commander, this is big, the scout reported. The wave situation. The wave was unlike anything Hav Castle had faced before. What's the scale of the wave? Millen demanded. We have identified 1,000 of them, the scout replied. But given their continuous approach, there are likely tens of thousands. This is a wave on Hav Castle, a soldier gasped. Yes, I know at least a bit about them, Raon said. This is also my first time seeing this many before. Those words are correct, Millen agreed. I can't even count them with my senses. Raon, do you know about waves? Millen asked. In the process of stopping a wave, there are always countless casualties. The reason there are endless reconnaissances and expedition missions are to prepare for waves and reduce the damage by even a little. Destroyed castle walls can be rebuilt and new castle gates can be made again. But dead people do not come back. So please, protect as many soldiers as possible. That is your mission. I understand, Raon replied. It looks like we no longer have the time to talk, Millen said as the ground trembled again. All of you, lift your swords. I understand that everyone is scared of this wave scale. However, this is a trial anyone who has trained at Hav Castle can overcome. Like always, we will endure and conquer. Let's all raise a drink to celebrate after this is over. Shield warriors, spear warriors, to the front of the walls, he commanded. Archers, take position on the ramparts. Fire! The battle erupted, monsters swarming the walls. Koreka, they roared as an elite orc charged the gates. Wait, look over there. An elite orc is running over. Shit, he's targeting the gates. Arrows aren't working. Do not fear and maintain your ranks, Millen shouted. I will protect these gates. Everyone come to your senses. They're climbing the walls, a soldier cried. Block them. We can never let them climb over. Block him quickly, another yelled as an orc breached the top. Ah! An orc got over. Save me. Are you hurt anywhere? Raon asked, pulling the soldier to safety. No, thanks, the soldier gasped. This truly is hell. Even though I feel like I've already killed a few hundred, it doesn't look like I've even made a dent to their numbers. All units prepare for impact, a scout warned. A boom skull is approaching on the right side of the castle. Coke! There's even a suicide bomber monster boom skull, a soldier groaned as an explosion rocked the wall. Ah! Coke! My leg? My arm? Where did my arm go? Did they get caught in the explosion and fall off the wall? Raon thought, receiving an aura message from Millen. Please wait there. Don't go, Raon. Millen's voice cut through. Protect the walls that haven't fallen. If you focus on the small things, the big things will crumble. You have to endure it. That's the correct decision to make, Raon acknowledged. If we give up the walls to focus on the injured, the defense we've centered on this place will eventually collapse. But his resolve hardened. I'm not a commander. My mission is to prevent the soldiers of Hav Castle from dying. He leapt off the wall, landing amidst the chaos below. You're insane, Rath's voice echoed in his mind. Did you even think before jumping down? Do you think you can hold out while protecting the soldiers down here? It'll be hard, Raon admitted, but I'll have to push my senses to the limit and try. You idiot, Rath scoffed. To think you'd make such an emotional decision. The only thing in front of you is a dog's death now. An emotional decision, huh? That's true, Raon conceded. Even though the right thing to do in this situation is to run away. In this life, I swore to myself that I'd live not as an assassin, but as a swordsman. Before I fall, not a single one will get past me. I will definitely endure and survive this hell. The battle continued without respite. Raon slashed, slashed, and slashed again, his hands torn and bloodied, his aura drained to the last droplet. The only sensation left was his swords cutting through flesh, the only sight the crimson of blood. As time passed, the blood-soaked night sky gave way to dawn, the moon waning. No monsters were left in front of me, Raon realized, standing alone amidst the carnage, his body pushed beyond its limits. 3 days later, Raon awoke in a makeshift infirmary, his body aching but alive. "Hype!" "What happened?" he rasped, memories fragmented. "I remember the castle walls coming down and hanging in there until the cave was open." "Raon!" Dorian exclaimed, relief flooding his face. You've finally woken up. Seriously. We were so worried because you weren't waking up at all. You showed no reaction for 3 whole days, no matter what we did, so we really thought you might die." "Sorry for causing you guys to worry," Raon said, "and thanks for taking care of me, Dorian." "The one you should be thanking isn't me, but Yua," Dorian replied. "Yua stayed by your side and nursed you every day until the wave ended. She was really worried about you. She also has to work for the tavern, so she must have been really busy, though." Yua approached, carrying a bowl. "Raon, I made some soup. You're still recovering, so I made the ingredients soft and easy to eat. Eat slowly, because it's still hot." "Yua," Raon said, meeting her eyes. "Thank you for coming every day to take care of me." "Oh, come on. Follow-up care for regulars is basic business etiquette," Yua said with a grin. "When you're fully recovered, be sure to drop by the tavern and help boost sales, okay?" "Speaking of which," Dorian chimed in, how about we eat at Branch of Frost tonight? I've been eating bland stuff for so long, I'm really craving something greasy." "Ah, but," Yua added, "you need to show everyone that you're safe and sound." "Show them? Who's them?" Raon asked, puzzled. "The people waiting for you, of course." As a crowd gathered, "Why are you making such a big deal about this?" Raon muttered, overwhelmed as soldiers rushed forward. "The hero of Hav Castle has awakened," one shouted. "You're finally awake," another cried. "Raon, thanks to you, Hav Castle was protected." "I was so worried when I heard you might not wake up," a third added. "Raon, thank you for saving my comrades," another said. "When you leapt in like that, I thought you were insane. But you were really awesome. Drinks are on me tonight." "I'll never forget this debt of gratitude," a soldier vowed. "I'm glad you're safe, Raon," Commander Milan said, stepping forward. This wave was unlike any that had been seen before. It happened earlier than expected, and the scale was much larger than usual. Normally, we would have seen a high number of casualties, but you didn't hesitate and jumped off the wall without a second thought. Thanks to the determination and bravery you showed, there wasn't a single casualty in this wave. It's all because you stood at the front and protected us. You came here as a mercenary, but we are all deeply indebted to you. On behalf of Hav Castle, I offer you our sincerest thanks." "Ediquil has something to say to me?" Raon asked, noticing the snow attack squad captain nearby. "Raon, I've been wrong about you this whole time," Ediquil admitted. "So even when I saw your skill, I looked down on you. But the way you jumped down the wall to protect our comrades, that was the very image of a true swordsman. It was the noble, resilient ideal of the swordsman we all strive to become. I sincerely apologize for how I've acted until now. Everyone, you've worked hard holding back the wave," Milan declared. "To celebrate this unprecedented achievement, we'll hold a festival. We'll provide food and drink at Branch of Frost, and for 3 days, you may eat, drink, and enjoy yourselves to your heart's content." "Commander, when did you prepare all this?" a soldier exclaimed. "Ha! This is the first time something like this has happened since I came to Hav Castle," another laughed. "Come on, everyone. Let's go to the Branch of Frost," a third urged. "For the next 3 days, drink like you've died and come back to life." "Wait for me. Where do you think you're going without us?" another called. "Raon, you should go along too," Milan said. "I'll catch up after a meeting with the officers. Deputy Commander and Corps leaders, follow me." "Young master, what are you doing?" Dorian exclaimed. "We need to grab a seat and start partying too." In the officers' meeting, Tyrion spoke up. "You're not planning to just shower Raon with praise and be done with it, are you?" "Of course not," Milan replied. "We need to grant him the greatest reward and appropriate compensation. Raon saved countless lives. I'm thinking of giving him something more valuable than gold. Something that's more valuable? Tarion asked. I plan to give him the Hav Castle's artifact, Millen revealed. Are you really giving him the Snowhorn sword, the symbol of the castle? A corp leader gasped. Don't be ridiculous, Millen said. That sword is a symbol, not an artifact. Raon will be receiving something else. Aha, the leader stammered. What I plan to give Raon is this, Millen said, presenting the white soul armor crafted from the mana stone of an orc lord. It's said to be more valuable than the Snowhorn sword, the castle's symbol. But when you think of what Raon's done, this is the least we can offer. He risked himself to save others. I'll only feel at ease if I can at least protect him with this. I agree, Tarion said. This will be the perfect gift. Considering how many lives Raon saved, nothing would truly be enough. Commander, I have a question, Ediquil interjected. Raon is not just an ordinary mercenary, is he? The martial art he used wasn't something simple. No matter how talented, a mere mercenary couldn't reach that level. I've known he wasn't just a regular mercenary for a while now, Milan admitted. But I'm sorry. There are still reasons that I can't tell you everything. But I promise you this, that child has always been sincere with us here. One day, the time will come when he reveals his true identity on his own. He's not someone tainted by darkness, so you don't need to worry. So for now, let's just enjoy the festival. Let's celebrate the birth of a hero. 10 months had passed since Raon arrived at Hav Castle, a period that felt both long and short. So many things happened during these 10 months, Raon reflected. I was able to achieve a lot. I was able to learn to manipulate spirit energy thanks to the true soul sword I got from Kubarud. I endured a monster wave right here at Hav Castle that many call Hell's Battlefield. For the last half year after the wave, I was able to learn a new way to use Glacia. Through all of that, the people of Hav Castle became my trustworthy comrades. His exploits had spread beyond the castle, earning him the title Hero of Hav Castle or Sword Demon. In the Levine Desert, northwest of the continent, mercenaries discussed him. The Hero of Hav Castle? Yes, I heard that he fought until dawn while protecting those who were injured, one said. People call him the Hero of Hav Castle or the Sword Demon. I heard that he's a blonde swordsman your age. That Raon Zeeghart, another exclaimed. He's getting stronger. Burin, is he the one you're trying to surpass? A mercenary asked. Yeah, that's right, Burin replied. Then why do you look excited? The mercenary pressed. Shouldn't you be angry or sad that the person you're trying to catch up to is even stronger than before? No, I'm actually happy, Burin said. It'll be much more worth it when I catch up to him now that he's even stronger. The stronger he gets, the stronger I can also become. You two must be really close. The mercenary laughed. See close! Not a chance! He's just a rival! Burin protested. In the Kadam jungle, another conversation unfolded. What? A blonde swordsman is being called the hero of Hav Castle? A warrior exclaimed. Yes, I heard that they stopped a monster wave thanks to him. I thought you'd want to know since you've always been curious about what's going on there, another said. I did expect him to get stronger, the warrior mused. But just how much stronger is he going to get? Damn bastard! Well, rumors are bound to be exaggerated. I don't know who he might be, but I'm sure you're stronger than him now, a companion said. The monsters behind you are proof of that. No, he's a real prodigy, the warrior admitted. This still isn't good enough. I can feel it. I can feel that he's getting stronger even now. I'm curious then, the companion said. Who is he to make you get so worked up? Someone who saved my life as well as a rival I have to defeat, the warrior replied. In the jungle's base, Runan, another of Raon's peers, listened to similar tales. I'm sure it's all just a rumor, a warrior said. How could a kid do all that? Runan, didn't you say that he's your friend? Another asked. What do you think? I'm sure the rumors are true, Runan said. He's definitely capable of such feats. Hey, Runan, just how strong is he? A warrior asked. I feel like he has to be weaker than you. What? You're kidding. Yeah, you got through this jungle in just 6 hours. Even an experienced warrior needs 8 hours. No, he's stronger than me both physically and mentally, Runan admitted. You take on a different atmosphere whenever the topic is about him, the warrior noted. Is he like your rival or something? Are you here to get better than him? No, I'm not here to become stronger than him, Runan said. I want to become strong enough to be able to aid him by his side, so that I'm not a burden, so that I can help him. Back at Hav Castle, Raon honed his skills. All right, the more I use it, the more Glacia's senses feel more vivid, he thought. What a ridiculous technique. Now I can see much farther even if I have my eyes closed. There's a reason Wrath was so mad when I got this skill. This can't be happening. Wrath's voice erupted, sulking. But he's been quiet lately. He's always looking at the peak of Mount Sterling. I need him to make bets or something to get something out of him. Yeah, Raon Zeegard, Wrath said suddenly. How about a bet? It's been a while. That's out of the blue, Raon replied. You've been so quiet lately. What kind of bet did you have in mind? It's very simple, Wrath said. Was the test from that pointy-ear dude to survive in this place for a year? Yeah, I have less than 2 months left of that now. All right, we'll bet on that then, Wrath proposed. I'll bet that you won't survive the remaining 2 months. Are you serious? Raon asked, skeptical. I don't ever lie. Wrath insisted, though Raon muttered, You've lied tons of times, though. Is he really a demon lord? I have less than 2 months left until graduation, and the wave is over too, Raon thought. There is less risk of Eden attacking too. After the death of the Blue Spirit, Balkar and Orwin's forces have been dispatched here. If Eden has any kind of intelligence, they wouldn't try another attack. All I need to do is train and then return to Zeegard. All right, I'll accept your bet, Raon said. Raon has accepted the bet. 1 month later, with only 1 month left until his graduation exam, Hav Castle remained peaceful, defying Wrath's ominous warning. Despite Wrath's ominous warning, the peace of Hav Castle continued, Raon noted. Considering how Wrath screamed towards Mount Sterling, calling it a lazy bum, things seemed to be going differently than he had thought. Well, that's good for me. But the peace shattered as a murder of crows darkened the sky. A murder of crows? There's so many appearing all at once, Raon observed. Did a monster appear somewhere? A foul stench hit him. What's this? A frog. Why would a frog be here? This area is too cold for frogs to be around here until the summer. Kia! It's an earthquake, a villager screamed. What's going on? Another cried. A wave has appeared. A wave has appeared, a scout shouted. What's going on? Raon muttered. This isn't wave season? Everyone, get a hold of yourselves and get to the castle walls, Milland ordered. Raon, get ready. Let's go together. Tarion called. Yes, sir. Let's go, Raon replied. We have to hurry and just inform the others on the way. We don't have time to wait for them. The wave was massive, rivaling the previous one. They're coming this way as well, a soldier shouted. I need assistance here now. Shit, it's as large as the previous wave. They've broken through our lines here, another cried. I need backup. Commander, is Eden behind this as well? Tarion asked. Otherwise, this situation doesn't make sense. No, it's different from back then, Milan replied. I don't sense any murderous intent or madness from the monsters. It's more like they're running for their lives from something more dangerous. It's coming here now, Wrath's voice warned. I told you that you should escape from this place. This is your fate for not heeding my warning. What do you mean by it? Raon demanded. Tell me what you're talking about. It's too late, Wrath said. You might have had a chance while it wasn't quite awake, but it's already noticed everyone here. It won't stop until it erases this castle from the face of the earth and kills every single last one of you. Though, maybe something might change if you offer it a sacrifice that it deems to be sufficient. A sacrifice? Raon asked. What exactly is coming here? Witness it with your own eyes, Wrath replied. I am not obligated to tell you such a thing. Commander Milland, Raon said, turning to the commander. What plans are set if a foe we can't defeat appears? It's not like you to ask such a question, Milland replied. Regardless, we will fight. Countless innocents will pay the price if we do not defend this castle. Even if it means sacrificing ourselves, we need to buy time for them to evacuate. That is the reason Hav Castle exists. That's right, Raon thought. When I don't even know what we're up against, I can't call for a retreat already. For now, I need to focus on stopping the wave. Something's different about the monsters, a scout shouted. Push them back while they're still dazed. Shoot down flying monsters with bows and crossbows. Are even the animals evacuating? Raon noted. Just like the crows from earlier, I don't remember this happening in the last wave. Tarion, send some troops to evacuate the civilians, Milland ordered. Including the civilians outside the castle. Now! What, Commander? What do you mean? Tarion asked. You are capable of a higher future, Milland said to Raon via aura message. There's no time to waste. Can you hear me, Raon? If things get dangerous, you need to get out. I understand what you meant earlier now. You saw further than me. Keep your life safe for your own future. The efforts you have made for Hav Castle will never be forgotten. I need to run away and leave these people to die, Raon thought. No, that's not happening. I won't run away alone. As the battle raged, Raon noticed an anomaly. Wait, more than 12 hours have passed. Why hasn't the sun risen? I'm cold, I'm tired, and I'm sick of all this, a voice within him groaned, chilling his blood. But I woke up. I must erase it all. Have you finally sensed it? Wrath said. You really are quite dull. It's too late for you now, so I'll tell you. That lazy bum's name is Sloth the Receiver. He is a demon lord on the same level as me, as the monarch of laziness.